Hello! I started that too soon. I was finishing an oatmeal cookie. Wife made some oatmeal, actually Seamus and wife made some oatmeal cookies, and I'm gonna wash it down with this Black IPA from Springfield Brewing Company. Uh, wow, nice. I've been kind of hard on him in the past for different things. Actually, I've liked them for years. They kind of got they didn't keep up with the growing craft beer trends, and they kind of got they kind of got left in the dust. Actually, to be honest with you, by craft beer nerds because their beers just weren't keeping up with current trends, and they had an ownership change. Oh, I don't know, maybe a couple years ago. I don't know the exact day, year and a half, 2 years. Who call me a liar, but it's about 2 years, anyways. And since then, they really have tried to take a step up, but again, it's small things for me. Like staff training. Some of their bartenders still aren't familiar with what they're serving. And I'm not even sure that they want their people knowing their numbers, which kind of frustrates me. That and this is a lot of the reason why a lot of brew pubs just do growlers because making special labels does cost some money, but it is a small thing that makes you look professional. They have 3 brews out right now that you can't find in supermarkets, which is great. You didn't used to before, but since the ownership changed, they've kind of stepped up a few things. They've got their Paul's Pale Ale I can find at grocery stores. They have an 11-point Pilsner. Can't remember the name of the wheat, but there's a wheat beer. And they all have nice labels on them. But you go to the brew pub and you get their specialty beers like this one, Brewmaster Special, and it doesn't have a name on it. And again, it's small things that make you look professional, that make you look like you're actually trying to be somebody. It is going to cost them some money. I understand to print a label for the seasonals. I get that. But they will be taken more seriously if they do step up and do certain things because, the Opus IPA and this Black IPA are both fine beers, and they can be taken seriously, but they're not going to be, with these subpar labels. It really is that simple. Come on. This is a fine black or dark IPA or India Dark or whatever you want to call it. And is a smaller session version of the style. It's 5.5%. It's 45 IBUs. It's not that big monster. You can't put it in the same category as, say, the Firestone Walker Wookie Jack, the RJ Rockers Black Pearl, or the Stone Sublimely Self-Righteous. Those are imperial versions of the style. But for a smaller session version, this is nice because you do have some nice roasted malts going on. You do have decent amount of hops. It's not seriously hoppy. It's almost a good starter version of it, but that's why I say it's a session version. Not necessarily for the ABV, but because it is one that is easy to drink. It's certainly one that you could drink several of through the period of an evening. I will send you back in little pieces. Oh, yum! It's got a very nice finish. Of every once in a while, I get something. I get some bitter, dark roasted malts. Second stupidest thing I've ever done. Like a big dark roast coffee, and then I'll get this finish. Keep the dead guy's hands on the steering wheel on it, boss. Here we go. It's showtime, Bernie. Tinges of bittersweet chocolate. It's just very nice. It's just put together well. It's very light. It's kind of a light to medium body, which makes it, again, a perfect sessionable beer. We can argue all day if you think 5.5 is too much to be sessionable. I don't think so, but I think you have to put more in consideration than just the ABV. The flavor has to come into play. For me, is this something you want to drink 3, 4, 5, 6 of during an evening? And for me, this is certainly one that you could. So, hey, Black IPA, Springfield Brewing Company. Hey, why the heck not?